Hello dear students. In this video, I will explain the questions and the answers in your exam. 1. Choose the correct sentences. Pay attention that in this question, you can choose 2 or more correct answers. 1. She got an expensive car. Here, has is missing. This is an incorrect sentence. 2. My brother has got a book about planets. This sentence is correct. 3. Tom and Jane have got a good camera. This sentence is correct. 4. Look, those children haven't a scooter. Here, got is missing. This is an incorrect sentence. So 2 and 3 are correct sentences. Two. Match sentence halves 1 to 3 with A to C. 1. Sam is mad. B. About football. To be mad about something means to like it. 2. We like art, especially A. Drawing. Drawing is kind of art. 3. I'm good. C. At photography. To be good at something means to be able to do something very well. Three. Find the odd word. Football, volleyball, computer, tennis. The odd word is B. Computer. Football, volleyball, and tennis are kind of games. 4. Choose the correct variant. Are my cards. A. These are my cards. We can't use that, these, or it because we use them with singular nouns. But we use these with plural nouns. 5. Choose the correct question. B. Are there any supermarkets where you live? Variant A. Is there any cafes? This question is incorrect. The word cafes is a plural noun. We can't use is with plural nouns. We use are. Variant C. How many schools there is? The word schools is a plural noun, so we need to use are. In a question, the verb to be goes before there. Variant D. How many children there are? The verb to be should be before there. How many children are there? Six. Complete the sentence. My sister speaks C. Spanish and Italian. In variant A, Italy is a country. In variant B, Spain is a country. In variant D, Germany is a country. The missing words should be languages. and not countries. Questions from 7 to 12 are based on the dialogue. Man: Hello, can I help you? Betty: Yes, I want to visit Madrid. How far is it from here? When we want to ask about the distance, we use how far. Man: Madrid's B. About 20 minutes from here on the train. Here, about means approximately. Betty: Okay, how much is a C. return ticket? There are two kinds of tickets, a single ticket and a return ticket. Man: It's £50. Betty: And is there a bus or B. coach to Madrid? Here, the missing word should be a kind of transport. Man: Yes, of course. They are B. cheaper than the train. Here, we compare a bus or a coach with a train. That's why we need to use the comparative adjective cheaper. The A. timetables are here. Betty and the man talked about different kinds of transport. That's why the man showed her the timetables. Betty: Great, thanks very much. 13. Complete the sentence. It's got a population A. of about 160,000. This is a key phrase. You should remember it. (14) Make up a sentence. C. Kate has got a TV in her room. In sentences like this, we write the subject first. Then, we write have got or has got. Afterwards, we write the object and the other words. (15) Choose the opposites in the comparative form for the underlined adjectives. Older, cheaper, and quieter. C. The opposite of older is more modern. The opposite of cheaper is more expensive. The opposite of quieter is noisier. Variant A. The words modern, expensive, and noisy aren't in the comparative form. Variant B. The words modern and expensive are long adjectives. That's why we need to use more. In the word noisier, I is missing. Variant D. The adjective new is not in the comparative form. (16) Choose the correct tense forms. C. 1. Peter goes to work every day. 2. She usually watches TV after school. These sentences are in present simple. Because of Peter and she, we need to add s or es to the verbs. Here, we add es because go ends in o and watch ends in ch. 17. Choose the correct question words for underlined words. 1. I have French classes twice a week. The correct question word for twice a week is C. How often? We use how often to ask about frequency. 2. Tom and Jim do their homework at 12:30. The correct question word for 12:30 is B. What time? We use what time to ask about the time. 3. Tanya lives in Madrid. The correct question word for Madrid is A. Where? We use where to ask about a place. So the correct answer here is C. 18. Order the words to make a question. D. Does Sarah usually use a computer in the class? In present simple questions, we always start the questions with do or does. 19. Choose the correct question for the sentence. Carla studies Spanish after school. 1. Does Carla study Spanish after school? It's the correct question. 2. Does Carla studies Spanish after school? 3. Does Carla studies Spanish after school? Questions 2 and 3 are incorrect. In questions, we add s to do, not to the verbs. The verb study ends in y. And if we use it with third person singular, we replace y with ies. 4. Do Carla study Spanish after school? This question is incorrect. We need to use does because of third person singular, Carla. So the correct answer is A. 20. Choose the line of adverbs from the least to the most. A. 4. Never. 2. Sometimes. 3. Often. 5. Usually. 1. Always. Questions from 21 to 25 are based on the text. Mr. Black. 21. What's the text mainly about? A. About Mr. Black's life. In the text, you can find information about Mr. Black's family, work, daily routine, and holidays. 22. Choose the correct statement. D. They usually go shopping on Saturdays. Variant A. They leave home at 12:30. It's incorrect because they leave home at 8:15. Variant B. Mr. Black doesn't go out for lunch because he hasn't got free time for it. It's incorrect. He doesn't go out for lunch because the food at the cafeteria is very good. C. Kim comes home at 5 o'clock. It's incorrect. Kim comes home at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. 23. What does Mr. Black have for breakfast? He eats an egg and drinks milk. 24. How often do Mr. Black and Kim go to Izmir? They go there every summer. 25. What does Kim do in the evenings? She reads a book or she listens to music. 'Thank you for your attention.